And we're live, I guess. I can't really tell. I'm trying to monitor it over there on my other monitor. I think I hit the right buttons. Let me go check. Yeah, it looks like I hit the right button, so that's good. Let me minimize that. Looks good over there. Well, maybe not. You know, having some technical There we go. Having some technical difficulties today. Primarily, the technical difficulties are me. I just can't seem to get the old gray matter to kick in and do what I want it to do. Although I did have a brief moment of, wait a minute, maybe I should try this before I jump off the deep end. Okay, so that's cool. I can hear it just a little bit. I can see it. So if anyone joins in chat, hopefully I'll notice it before a massive amount of time passes by. And there's the train clock, 4:01. I think it's exactly 1 minute off, and no matter what I do, I can't get it to work right. So I think it's geared toward the way trains operate, and that is they're always late. So anyway, yesterday I did a stream. I was trying to make an effect work in DaVinci Resolve, and I couldn't get it to work. So first we'll review that real quick. So I'll fire up DaVinci Resolve, get that going. And that takes a couple minutes. Now, I've been having issues with DaVinci Resolve, and I keep locking it up. And believe it or not, I did some research on it, and there are going to be those that will argue with me, and those that will agree with me. It's a CPU issue because the CPU is using the graphics to process the Resolve, and it just overwhelms it, and it can't handle what's going on. Everything I found this morning says get a dedicated graphics card, and it will resolve the problem. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you this one right here. This is one that Darren and I did together in conjunction. He was connected, and as you can see, it works right here. It works just fine. Press the space bar, Darren comes sliding in and goes out. Awesome, that works. Fantastic. Honestly, it was fantastic because we put this together, we edited it, we shrank down the subscribes, we shrank down the YouTube, we got the banner to move and stop and move and stop. I can't remember how I did it. And when I tell you I tried this morning, believe me, I tried this morning. The only thing I can do, because of the way that I did this, is if I go in here to Fusion and I click on this, the only thing I can change is I can change the name, and that's it, because of the way that I saved it. And that's my mistake. That was my bad. Now I don't want that up. I like it right there where it's at. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back down there. I like it right there. We're going to go back over here, and if we play this from the beginning, it's changed my name. That's it. That's the only thing. I don't even think I can change I might be able to change the color. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I can change the color. So if I bring that over there, I can change the color of the text. Well, first things first, I want to see what my color is, and the color is a big James Bond number with the F after it. So it's what, 407F. So now we're going to change the color to this ugly green, and we're going to go there. We're going to make it a little bit brighter. So there we go. That's just horrible. We'll jump back over here, and we'll play it, and it works. Cool. So that, because of the way I saved it, and at the time I didn't know how to save it, that's probably why I can't get the next feature to work, but it kind of makes sense in my mind. So I'm going to go back and change that back because I really don't like that color. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, F. Man, I got a fly in here. Change it to OK. Hit play. And there we go. Good to go. No harm, no foul. So we'll close that. We will go get a big fly swatter to kill this fly in a minute. I can do this from in here, I think, and it's not going to hurt anything. This is the effect I wanted to copy, subscribe the name YouTube. And that's over here in the effects. And it's under titles, and I got it 3 times, Darren, Darren, Darren. because I kept trying to do it. But as you see, or as you will see, if I bring this down here, oh, I guess it's going to work. Maybe it works because it's in his. I don't know. So that's kind of cool. It's working now. Hasn't been working all weekend long. This has not been working. So I'll bring this down, try it, and see how that works. Oh, yep, that works. Wow, crazy. Maybe I should do this more often. And we will try it one more time. And it's there. So I really want to delete one of these three because they're all the same, or two of these three because they're all the same. But I'm guessing there's no way to do that, or if there is, I haven't figured out how to do it. And like it was brought to my attention, why worry about it? It's not like it's taking up a massive amount of space anywhere. So I agree with that wholeheartedly. Why I'm not worried. If I stumble across how to do it, great. If I don't stumble across how to do it, that's even better. So I'm gonna let this set for a moment because it's working. What I did this morning was I went into when I created this, which was on the 8th or the 10th, and I forgot to change my OBS from the intro to the background screen until about 16 minutes and some odd change, 40 seconds I believe, 50 seconds, I don't know. So we'll this and put it all the way to the end. I'm gonna turn the volume down because. So as you can see right here at 15:13, 3:13 in the afternoon, Sane Goat sent me a text or in chat and said, "Hey, intro's still on, the thumbnail's still on, which is the intro." So I felt kind of stupid. I'm gonna jump this forward a little bit, and there we go. So I got it back to where it was at. I kind of had to go back through and explain everything all over again, and that was from here out. And I'll go ahead and make this full screen. This is how I put this together, and with Darren. Darren was connected to the screen. We were kind of working this together. He's wanting to learn DaVinci Resolve. I'm wanting to teach DaVinci Resolve, so that kind of works out really good. There's no sense watching all this. We know it's going to work because when we get up into here, if I don't lock this up, I got to do some research because for the 64 gigabyte of RAM and to have everything I have in here, this should not be doing this. So this is when we got it to work, and I was just playing around to see what does and does not happen. Let me go back here. There's the finished product up there, and then I was saving it as the macro. I kind of did it wrong because you shouldn't really save the media out. So it works. I mean, it really does work. That's how I spent my morning. And I watched, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and I probably watched every bit of 2 hours of it. Got to turn the fan on, got the heater on because it's chilly outside, but it's warm for me. So I got on my Beatles Abbey Road t-shirt. I got Abbey Road poster on the wall. Big Beatles fan. Probably get a YouTube violation for saying that, but oh well. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Come down here to OBS. I'm going to go to my world event here. And I'm going to jump back over here because I got an email. I want to see what the email is. I got two emails. So I got the one telling me I'm live. Well, duh, I know I'm live. I can see it. And I just love some of the emails I get. They are comical. So I'm going to go in here and actually I'm going to send an email. I got to remember how I've got this in here. Oh yeah, I got it in here. I should have done this prior, but I didn't. So there we go, emails out. And I'll send one more. I'll answer this. You do know fish don't have ears. So there we go. So we'll see what happens here. People join, great. People don't join, great. We'll see. I still want to get 2 or 3 people, 4 or 5 people, however many it takes, on Facebook Messenger, just so that we can test the. Hey, Tony Wallow, pretty good. I got you within a minute. I'm doing better. How are you today, my friend? We are barely 50 degrees. The wind is blowing out of the north of all directions at a good steady 20, gusting up to 35 mile an hour. And I sound like the weatherman. If you look over here, it was chilly doing the chickens this morning, or feeding the chickens. BH Ringer in the room. Thank you for joining. How are you today? We are good. Good to hear Tony's all right. Well, I mean, are you guys overcast? Same goat. Hinlow. I got to figure that out. Is that a reference to Star Wars or Hinlow or something? I don't know. You know, speaking of Star Wars, here we go on a tangent, but I really liked the first Star Wars. I seen it when I was a young, dashing 18-year-old living in Indianapolis, Indiana. And the second one was pretty good, and the third one was pretty good. I find it's difficult getting into everything after that. I've seen most of them, bits and pieces, and a couple of them probably from beginning to end, but I can't get into it. So yeah, I figured you were, Tony, because if I remember right, this time of year, that area stays pretty much socked in, overcast all the time. And again, like I've said before, I've got some wonderful memories of being there at Fort Ord, and I just really liked it. If it wasn't for the cost of living in California, I'd probably still be living in California. But I'm out here in cornfield heaven, as I like to call it, Charleston, Illinois. Google it if you must. Eastern Illinois University. Didn't know that until we moved here. Didn't know Tony Romo went here. 46, windy and rainy. Yeah, we are barely 50. Winds are out of the north. Here I go, weatherman again. They're out of the north at a stiff 25 mile an hour. So, anyway, I'm going to go back to DaVinci Resolve. Obviously, kind of my niche right now. So, if you're just joining me, Darren Gilhelm and I created this. I just changed the name because that's the only thing I can change. When I saved this effect, I saved it wrong. Then that's okay. I've tried to duplicate it a million times. In fact, I bet you I can lock this. I bet you I can lock DaVinci Resolve and the computer up because I need a graphics card. I was playing around with it earlier today, and I locked it up several times. Research shows I need a graphics card. So what I want to do, it works. I mean, I've got it 3 times. I want to get rid of it, but no big deal. So I'm going to go into my media pool. I'm going to grab a picture. I'm going to put this picture right here. Then I'm going to go over to the inspector because it's running. I'm going to find, hopefully, opacity somewhere. Or not. Sam Lazar, thank you for joining. How's things your way? Man, I feel special now. I got someone all the way from way across under the world watching. So I need to change that. I don't think I can do that in here. Well, I guess I can. I can't because it's not there. I want to change the opacity, and you'll understand why I want to do that once I find it. I'm probably looking right at it. Softness, crop left, crop bottom. I like the size. Opacity right here. See, I told you. So I'm going to bring the opacity down to about right there. I'm going to hit play. Now there's a joke behind Senior Stout. Not senior, senior. It's spelled wrong, we know, but and I've told this story before. Real quick, when I lived in Vegas, myself, my buddy, and my business partner, we cleared out all the rocks in our yard in Vegas to put sod in to have grass, and we were joking about some of the holes we were creating. And I said, yeah, some Mexican's going to break into the house. I'm going to shoo him away. He's going to get away. He's going to fall into the hole. And he's going to say, in court, he's going to say, I was driving Senor Stout's house. I fell in a hole and broke my leg. That's why I sued him. And from that moment on, the two of them, that's all they referred to me as. So anyway, it's kind of neat. But this is good. This effect works. So I'm going to show this. It works just fine. Gotta get my mouse out of the way over here. I'm not big on Mac, Sam. It's just personal choice. Jeff Ryman, hey, didn't see you join the room. Thanks for joining. How's Vegas? I miss Vegas. Miss it tremendously. And by the way, I'd like to thank you all. If I don't catch you, let me know. I try to acknowledge everyone that come in. I really appreciate it. I repaired one Mac one time, and by repair I mean I figured out how to restore it because it was given to me to do with what I wanted. I restored it and I sold it over eBay, I believe it was, to somebody in Texas, and I was just amazed at how much of a demand it was. So anyway, I'm going to take this picture out because I don't want to run the risk of screwing this up. And we'll show you what happens when I try. Okay, so everyone can see. If I go into effects, it's right here, and it works. If I bring it down here, it still works. And as you'll see here, that's the original effect. Blackwatch, kin to self. I want to do another live, self to kin, but you keep screwing. Oh, there's some truth in that, brother. Big time, there's some truth in that. Although the drinking again's not going to happen. Now, I've made it this long. I don't think that's going to frustrate me enough to start that. So, as you can see, I'll put these up together and play it, and it'll be me because I made the change, and then the original effect works just fine. So we're good. We are good. Now I'm going to get rid of this because I don't need it. Are you going to get a Macintosh or an Apple machine, Sam, or are you going to build an Intel machine, or what do you have planned? I'm kind of already looking to build another one. I don't need it. I don't really want it, but why not? If I get the money, why not? Cool. I mean, they say Macs are pretty good. I don't know. So to continue, I'll go over here to the project manager, and I think this is the one I keep messing up, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, see, I further down. Here's where I get frustrated with myself. You saw the effect. You saw that it worked. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to get this to work at all. So I'm going to grab the effect. I'm going to bring the effect down and put the effect in there, and it says media offline. That's where the problem lies, is the media is offline. Even though I just showed you where it was at, even though I went back and watched my video today right here and found out where I put it, which I knew was in downloads, then I still can't figure it out. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I've actually tried to go in here to Fusion, and I brought everything over here, which is, probably can do this from memory. I need that, I need that, I need 1, 2, 3 merge nodes. What's that, 7, 5, I need 2 more. So I need two media, which are YouTube and subscribe. So that's everything that's in here. If I go in here, it says media, background merge, text merge, media, and merge 3. So because this is all in there, it does away with it. So I'm going to get rid of this if I can by hitting the backspace. Now I can't. So in theory, Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. By all means, if you would like to smoke, drink, type, and talk at the same time, by all means, I am, I'll join you in your drinking, but I will have the good old caffeine. Oh, by the way, some of you may or may not know, I am diabetic. I was diagnosed diabetic in September of 2019. Um, Went on a bad diet. By bad, I mean I didn't have no carbs, no sugar, no good food, no nothing. I got it from the 12 point whatever it was down to 7 point something, but that the doctor wasn't happy, so they threw me on medication. Long story short, the past since July, I've been enjoying life, and by enjoying life, I've been having potatoes, I've been having regular bread, I've been having an occasional donut, I've been having the occasional piece of cake at my granddaughter's birthday party. I've been enjoying life. Well, this past Thursday, when I went to see the doctor for what I thought was something else, they went ahead and poked me and drew blood, and I got those results in today. My A1C, which is what they base your diabetes off of, in June was 6.7. It was acceptable by the military, by the VA, and I'm good with it. They just did it Thursday. I got the results today, and I'd be lying if I said we don't overindulge sometimes, because I do. It only went up to 7.0. So I'm going to continue basically doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to curtail a little bit on maybe some of the donuts, but I joke with Mrs. K, or my wife Lorna, that let's get donuts tonight. I'm like, no, we got donuts last night, and you do know I'm diabetic. So enough of that. You guys continue the chat. Have I missed anybody in chat? I don't think so. I got BH Ringer. I said hi to Blackwatch and Sam Sango. Yeah, I just shipped a laptop to my buddy in Vegas. In fact, Jeff, if you do any repairs, let me know, because you're local and I'm here, and I could get you guys together if he ever runs into problems. It was like $27, and I did that through UPS. FedEx, I couldn't find how to calculate it. United States Postal Service was just ridiculously stupid, so I went with UPS, and it got there. So back to this. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to put, this is a test of an effect. And change the color, and we're going to make it blue, because I'm partial to blue. And we're going to bring this up over here on the monitor, and there it is. It's kind of ugly. And our media is going to be black because we don't have the background connected. We're going to change the background we're going to bring it up over on the second screen. It's still black. We'll change it to white. And I'm doing one of the things I hate to do, is I'm going at the speed I'm used to going, and not realizing if I'm going to teach this, I have to slow down. And I apologize for that. I'm 5'11" and 15/16. Oh, you don't want to know my love life. Oh gosh, no. No. So now the background's over here. It's white. We got the text over here. If I connect this to this and change that to there, you can't see it. Wonderful. There we go. But I don't like the checkerboard, so I'm going to put this over here, and I can't do that. So I'm going to bring this over here. Now I'm going to put the text into here, maybe. There we go. But it still has that checkerboard effect, and there's a way to get rid of it. I just don't. I know, huh? I didn't miss anybody, and nobody missed me. Yeah, maybe somewhere somebody misses me. I don't know. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. So this works. We have our text, we have the background, and it comes over here. So now I want to add in that right there. But if I put that in here right now, it's going to be entirely too big. And I believe if I do that, I can't do that. I believe if I try it there, it gets rid of the text. And the reason for that is it needs a merge. So I'm going to grab a merge node. And I'm going to put I'm going to put this into the merge. I'm going to put the merge into the background, I think. No, I'm going to put the merge into here. Nope, I'm going to put the merge into text. It's not working. But I can move it, but I can't figure out how to reduce the dumb thing. So right now this is over here. The merge is showing on the inspector. I'll try, there's the left and right or the horizontal, there's the vertical up and down. Control Z it to put it back to the middle. The angle, Control Z to put it back to the middle. Yeah, why aren't I getting those text over this? Somebody tell me. Right now, I'd like to just remember how I shrank this, and I believe I actually did it like that. I believe. I don't remember. And if I disconnect that and put this directly into that, it's still the same size. Even though it shrank it down here, it's still the same size. If I go back over here to there, it's still the same size. And hold on one second. Watch the earth go around for a moment. Hello?
Hello?
You got a video going?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm live streaming right now, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I'll have a look.
I sent you a message. We'll stay connected here.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, just now caught up to the stream, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm working on this. I'm still stuck on why I can't get that effect to work. It's just bugging me. So, as you can see, it puts it over the picture, and it's still too big. So I don't know. I can't change that in there because that's part of that, and I think it's because I honestly don't know. But I mean, it works. I could do the same thing if I bring the media over here and disconnect this one and put this one into here. Then it's going to be there. But we did change the size of this. I think it's because it's an effect already. And I'm going to put that to, I'm going to actually put that to a tester in just a second. Now, I haven't locked it up yet, which is amazing because earlier today I was doing exactly what I'm doing here, and I locked it up twice. So I'm going to put the background back in here. No, I'm not. I'm going to put the background back in here, and it brings up the text, which is cool. Then I'm going to figure out how to do this. I don't know if you do into the merge, into there. Okay, that works. And then put this into the merge. And then put this into the merge. And that don't work. Hey, Darren's joining us, which I kind of knew he was. So if I go look at it, I just have that. So that's good. I mean, that's good that works, but I don't have the rest of that on there. So here's what I'm going to do. Stop this. And we're going to start all over again. I mean, obviously the effect's there, and it seems to work. I'm going to test that theory real quick here. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I've got 2 active tanks, Sane Goat, and I've got 2 sitting in the living room floor trying to decide what I want. When I lived in Vegas, I had 17 active fish tanks, anywhere from the 10-gallon up to the 110-gallon. I will one day show pictures of that. So this still is good to go. So I'm not going to mess with it because it works. And it's not exactly the way I was shown or the one I was watching, but it works. So I'm going to leave that as is. Right now I've got the 10 gallon behind me, a 20 gallon in the living room, 2 10s on the floor, and a 10 in the garage. Just don't have the space here. I was going to buy a 65 gallon tank, but that idea got nixed. So, and which I don't understand why, because I'm the one that takes care of the fish tanks. So we're going to start a project. We're going to do a new project, and this is going to be effect test 2. I probably have an effect test 1 somewhere. So here we go. This is strictly to work on Darren's thing. So first things first, I'm going to grab a media, and I'm going to grab I'm going to grab Senior Stout. No, I'll grab the one from the dentist office. Yeah, I'll grab that one. That was fun. We'll put it in the timeline. We'll go to the edit page. So there's our picture we're going to work with. Las Vegas. Yeah, really. Yeah, you got a good point there. I mean, obviously, I would rather ended up in Indiana, but the job situation, they didn't have a facility there for my wife to transfer into. Plus, the state of Indiana wouldn't honor her nurse's license. The state of Illinois did. The facility was with the corporation she was with. Long story. We're here. All right. So here we go. Got the effects opened up. There's the one I want to use. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to put it here. And it's going to say media offline. Even though we watched it work, it says media offline. Not a problem. Any bets on what I'm going to do next? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller. That's one of my favorite movies. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to the media pool. I'm going to right click in the media pool, and I'm going to create a new fusion compound or a new fusion composition. Okay. And I'm going to call this he's going to call it I'm probably going to delete all this later because I'm not going to save this over to there if it works. So now I'm going to bring this down, put it in here, and when I hit play, nothing's going to happen because there's nothing there yet. And I'm okay with that. That's exactly what it should do. We'll jump over here to Fusion and go from there. So there it is. It doesn't have anything in it because it's not been created yet. So I know I need a background node. I'm going to change the color. We're good to go. Now I'm going to grab a... What's next, Darren? You remember? Did I lose you, Darren?
I'm still here.
Okay, so what's after I put the text in, what do I do next?
You want to frame what this time?
Now I still want to add some things to it before I do that. So let's call this, I don't know. Let's call this,
oh, block one.
Did I lose you, Darren? So I'm going to put the text over here on the first, there we go. Now, I believe I can run this up to here and it merges it automatically. It does not, but it put it in there, so that's cool. We'll get into the merge stuff later. Now, I'm going to go back to the media pool. I'm going to import the media that I want, and I know that what I want is in downloads. This is what gets me baffled. I know I want that one, and I know I want that one. Now I'm going to put these into here as well. I don't want to change. I'm going to change the color of the text to, I don't know, dark blue's fine. It should have changed it over there. Did it change it over here? No, it's still white. That's interesting. You haven't missed anything yet. Okay, that's interesting that did not change colors there. It changes colors here, but it didn't change colors here. So let's disconnect this temporarily. Let me shift space MR, brings up merge. I'm going to hit add. It automatically adds it. I'm going to put it into the picture, and I can't do that. I'm going to put it into the background, and it's still bringing it up as white. Okay. Yeah, that's what I say. Not going to worry about it just yet, though. I'm going to bring down the YouTube. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to connect it to the media out. People hitting buttons. No, I'm clicking. I'm not hitting buttons. I'm clicking. Now, I want to be able to adjust this, and I swear I do not remember how I did that. And it's really driving me up a wall. Because I know it can be done. I know this can be shrink down or made smaller, or whatever the terminology is. I don't know. I honestly don't. I mean, we did it. Clearly we did it. Yeah, I mean, and then it's got to be in the inspector here somewhere. And even if I close the inspector and then go here, go back and open the inspector, it doesn't change anything. And if I go to media out and go to the inspector, it doesn't change anything there because there's nothing there for it to change. So I want to be in this one. Unless it's done through a merge node, and that's a possibility. It's a possibility that the size is actually reduced. And yeah, okay, so it is reducing the size there, but it's not reducing the size. I know that makes no sense, but you can see the green lines moving. So I'm going to kill the merge node. I'm going to go back to Media 1 in here. I don't see anything in here that says size. Ah, my goodness.
That's reduced it.
Yeah, that's not what I want. Get rid of the merge. Unless, no, we did it I know we did it in Fusion because we did this. How did I do that? Neither. I don't eat hot dogs. Don't boil them, don't microwave them. I'll take suggestions from the chat room on how to reduce this doggone YouTube thing. I know if I grab this corner, I can do it like that. But that's not going to do it. It's still going to be that size no matter what. And unless I go to channels, which that's not it. If I go to settings, that's not it. So it's going to be in here. I know that. I'm having brain complications today. Okay, I'm back in the merge. Did we change? Did we change the? Nope, we didn't. Stay off of the YouTube. Uh-oh. This is something new. Oh, it's going to happen here, boys. Well, there's the damn size, darn size again. There's the doggone angle again. So we'll go to 2. Go back to 1. Go back to here. Is Gary here? I hear YouTube feedback. No, Gary is not, to my knowledge, here. The feedback you might be hearing, Darren is actually connected through Facebook Messenger. We're testing that out. Sounds like he still got his cold.
Still got them.
Yep. I think what frustrates me the most is this. This is what frustrates me the most, right here. This is what we created. We shrunk it down, and I'll be doggone if I can't figure out how to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Just saw something that... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, boys. 7 tools. Media, background, merge, text, merge, media, merge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, okay. Well, I know what I caught. So let's go into here a minute. I can't do anything with this because I screwed it up and made it into a macro, and I don't know how to unmacro it. But that's okay. This gives me an idea of something over here. So then I'm going to feel so stupid. Did I save? Yes, did. Right. Right here. Hopefully that's still got everything in it. It does. Sort of, kind of. I'm going to go to area here, shift space. I'm going to type in transform, and I want I think it's transform FX. I'm going to add that to this. I'm going to, even though I didn't see it over there, I think this is where everything I need to have happen happens. So this is my picture over here. I'm going to run that up to this transform node right here. I'm going to go to the transform node. I'm going to move the center. I'm going to move the vertical. That's cool. I'm going to move the size. Daggone it. It's doing it, but it's not doing it. Why is it not doing it? That's just really frustrating right there. If we hadn't have done it, I would say, yeah, I'm lost. No, BH, I do not. Gary, I don't think you're here, are you? And I don't think Gary's on Facebook. Let me bring up the ever popular and famous Globe. And jump over here to Facebook. And where are we at? So, no, only Darren's in there.
It's just me, and I'm all turned off.
Right, yeah, you're good. I don't know how to send the link out to other people.
Right.
But I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. I want to concentrate on getting this silly resolve thing to work. So I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to go back into here, go back into there. Yeah, I wouldn't be so frustrated about this, except it worked before. Why doesn't it work now? And we created it in here. Now I was thinking I needed a transform because I need to transform the picture, and that's just changing. Hey, no worries, BH Ringer. No worries. And then here, aspect. No. The angle. No, it's not in settings. I mean, we just did this 16 days ago. My memory can't be that bad. Oh, I went back. I actually went back and watched the video, but I didn't pay that much attention because I was watching right here. This is the one I did it, and it starts about right there because Sane Goat reminded me I had forgot to take the introduction off, and everybody was watching the introduction when I was doing this. And then when I play this, we add that in there, and I did it the same way. I built it up from the background, the text, the merge into there. Now maybe with having as many sets of eyes on here as we have on here right now, just maybe we can figure this out. So we went but it looks like I had already reduced it, because that looks way smaller, huh? That looks like that was already brought. Let me go back to here. So maybe but I thought we did that while we were screaming. I really thought we did that while we were streaming. I mean, we got that part to work, and who knows if I'll get that to that point tonight or not. I'm going to jump forward here. Okay, so YouTube PNG. Did I change that? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause that. I think now I think now. No, that's not right. I was thinking what we did was we went in here and we did this. And let the screen catch up to me. If this is this simple, I seriously am gonna scream. Well, I suddenly kind of remembered something, but you'll notice that's there and that's there. Did you ever hear? Oh gosh, yes, Jeff. Yeah, they went out of business. I have visited where the building was at, the Tank Show, just referring to the show Tank that was on Animal Planet. They built aquariums for the rich and famous, of which I am not, because I sent them an email one time. I wanted to put a tee, the fairway, the bunkers, and the green on the bottom of my fish tank, and they never got back to me because they realized I didn't have any money. But yeah, man, I love that show. In fact, I'll do a stream specifically to show you all of the tanks that I've seen. You know the go-kart track that's out there on oh shoot, it's at the games place. I can't think of the name of it right now. I've seen it 3 or 4 times. We took everybody that came to visit in Vegas. They got to go see Tanked. That was one of the attractions. Voting is closed. Okay, so I figured out how to make these things smaller and bigger and move them around. Yay, good for me. Now, the question is, can I put them in here? And the answer is going to be, I don't think I can. Although, if I bring this down here, but the darn thing is still super huge. So if I put this in here, does that create... Okay, that's back to the same problem I had earlier. Even though over here, that's the same. You know what? Let's get rid of that. I'm going to kill that completely. I'm going to go back to Fusion. Good news, guys. I figured out how to make it smaller. Bad news, guys, is now I got it where I kind of sort of got it. Which is crazy because we created this in a Fusion composition, and right now that's not a Fusion composition, but it has basically the same thing. At least that's the way I see it. Jeff, help me out here. What was the name of that place out there? Here. Never mind. We'll go down memory lane for a moment. Take a break from that. So, 1404 Sailor Way, Las Vegas. 89. This is where I used to live. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. And this is it. Okay, so that looks like that was, yeah, that was right after we had removed all the rocks. This was imaged in 2019 according to Google. This was my house in Vegas. We took out all these, you see these rocks right here on the left hand side? Well, they were all over here and we took them all out. So now what I'm going to do, that was my house right there. Right here, this is a retired Las Vegas police. This is a middle school. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to bring this back up if I can remember how to do that, which I can't. I never remember how to do that.
Go ahead and run.
Well, I just did, I don't know what I did there, but I want this to be closed now. Oh, wonderful. I got 14 different views. So can I close this? No. I clearly went down the street. I don't want that. There we go. That's what I want. Now I want this part to go away too. So it was called Las Vegas Mini Grand Prix Fun Center. So I'm going to go over to here with the little doodad, dooflinky person, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to go right there. And we're on the highway. I don't want to be on the highway. I want to be off the highway. So that's kind of crazy. Let's try this again. I'm going to grab the little person again. And we're going to go over here to this road. Oh, I'm just batting 1,000 trying to get to this, so we'll go back again. Anyway, that's what it was called, Las Vegas Mini Grand Prix Fun and Family. And they put a tanked tank in there, and I'm getting frustrated now. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. What happened? Which way do I need to go here? Anyway, I'm sure Jeff knows what I'm talking about. There we go. I'll get to it eventually. Oh, look, there was an accident that day. Or is that the Google person? No, there's an accident that day.
Oh, you can see the Google caught it.
Yeah, Google, the Google dude caught it.
Yeah, you got the shot of the car.
Yeah, Rainbow and Vegas. You have Vegas Boulevard, and then you had the Vegas, whatever this was not the Boulevard. So confusing. But over here, you can get a better idea of what this place looks like. Right there. Anyway, inside of here, they had put a tank. Tank had built the tank in there, and it was nice. It was a racetrack tank. It was probably, I think they had small tigers in there, but I don't really remember. And I could show you pictures, but it'd take me an hour to find them. So back to the project at hand. So that's what I want, sort of, kind of, but not. I like that. Now I want to add something to it. Oh my gosh, how do I do this? Maybe I'll get lucky and someone that does DaVinci Resolve is actually watching and shaking and laughing, shaking their head and laughing their butt off, thinking, man, that's so simple to do. Why can't he figure it out? Hey, I've made progress. I got him from the big size to the small size, and I've moved him to where I want. And I can even go to this one. I think it's that one. And if I wanted to move it even more, I can. And if I wanted to reduce it even more, I can. And then if I wanted to move it up, I can. So that part was simple. But now I got to figure out, how did I do this in DaVinci Resolve in making a fusion composition, which by the way is right here. And if I bring this down here, there's nothing there. If I go into composition, because it's new, I don't know, it's crazy. Crazy. So I'm going to make this a little smaller. I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to make it just a tad bit smaller by doing that. We're going to move it a little bit more to the, and we're going to move it up just a little bit. Okay. So leaps and bounds have been made in some respect. Go over here and see how long I've been streaming. Almost an hour. It only took an hour to figure out that little bitty thing. Even though it's not right, I'm good with it. I can make this work with what I want. And I quite honestly don't remember how I did it in 2 weeks, or actually 15 days ago, and made it work. I mean, it did work. Here's the cool thing about this. And you may have figured this out already, Darren. You go to the project manager, go over here. There's what I'm trying to get effectively done. And if I bring the old one back down here and I hit play, then the next one will say Darren. So the effect works. That we did that. And then if you go in here, this is the effect right here. Why I can't figure out in my little gray brain, gray matter head how to do that, I'll never know. Now, there is something we could try to do. Anyone? Anyone? Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to highlight everything. I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to the project editor. I'm going to open up this one right here. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. A pumpkin gun. They have potato guns. And I'm going to paste this in there if I can. There it is. Now I have no clue which one of these I need to click on. And it doesn't look like it's going to work. But I don't know if it's this one. Obviously not. Uh-oh. That's kind of neat. Oh. By deleting it out of the Fusion, it deleted it out of there. Yeah, really. I think it was in the back seat of a car, Your Honor. Why can't I delete that? There we go. So this was working. I'm not going to go back and look at it. I'm going to grab the first merge. Nope, that's not it. I'm going to grab the last merge. That's not it. I'm going to bring the background up over there. That works. So far, so good. Text goes into there. I'm going to bring that up over there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the media is not found because it's red. Is that what that means? So that's kind of neat that even though we have actually copied and pasted this before. Maybe it's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Here's a good way to test this. If I bring this over here, there's nothing there because there's just nothing there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of everything. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go back over here. And now this one doesn't work, so I'm going to get rid of it for just a brief moment. I'm going to grab it again. I'm going to put it back over here. I'll fix that. I got this part down pat now, believe it or not. I just got to figure out how I want to, how I did it in the doggone, there we go. I did it. It's a confession. I didn't do it. So, saying go. When I was a recruiter for the military, I'll tell you a real interesting story here. Let me get back over to here and go. Here we go. So, see what this looks like. Kind of going to take a step away from DaVinci Resolve for a minute, which is going to last probably all of 1 hour, if that. Yeah, I just like tinkering around with it, and it's bothered me that we did that, and it's bothering me that I can't figure that out. So, letting YouTube catch up. There we go. Okay, so it's a confession. When I was a recruiter in the Army, I was stationed in Bloomington, Indiana, which was great because I'm a big Indiana University fan. So that part of it was fantastic. I was 60 miles from my mom and dad. That part was great too. I was 80 miles away from my grandparents. All that was wonderful. I hated recruiting. There was a recruiter out of the Danville office in Indiana. He said, he was an E7, and he swore up and down. He goes, I don't care if you've got me on video with my hand on the card, punching the numbers in, stealing someone else's money. I'm going to tell the judge, that's not me, Your Honor. That's someone else that looks almost like me, but that's not me. Unbelievable. And oddly enough, his office got in trouble, and he used that defense quite well because it didn't come down on him, it came down on everybody else. And no, I was not in the Danville office, I was in the Bloomington office. So, It was just funny. I thought it was funny. So, Blackwatch, you're not on Facebook. Never mind. Why does it look like I got a virtual background behind me? Because I don't. That's the real fish tank and the real picture. And there's two pictures of me on the wall. One playing golf. One trying to act like John Candy or somebody at a marina in San Diego.
Well, do you think you can get anyone else to get on this Facebook thing?
BH Ringer, are you still in the room? Are you still in chat? We'll find out here. Hang on. I'll go to the ever popular and famous Globe. Let it catch up. Now, I can't, or can I? Yeah, I guess I can.
Your ad in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
don't know if I'm going to knock this off because I started. I'm going to knock this off, let you restart.
No, hold on. Don't do that just yet. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it from here. Yeah.
No, I haven't got that.
All right. We will see. I don't know if this will work or not. All right. So you said to send it to you in email. Check your Facebook because right now me and email probably won't get along too well. Sorry. No, I hopefully it works. We'll find out. Sounds like somebody joined. I hear some squeaking going on.
I'll just got it on. I was watching Ducky Ball this afternoon.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting.
Who's at the top?
Oh, that's BH Ringer.
Oh, it's not him.
Yeah. I mean, that's his picture. He sounds like he's got a voice modulator on there. Which I got to get one of those. That would be cool. You're at about 5 times or 6 times the rate of your speaking. It sounds like you're playing a 45 album on 78 RPM. Yeah.
That's pretty funny here now.
Yes, we see your picture, and you're okay. So everybody, be quiet, me and Darren, and let BH Ringer talk so he can hear it through YouTube. Well, the good news is we know we can add someone. The bad news is so for some reason his audio is multiplied at 78 RPMs. Flashback for those of us that are old enough to remember that. Am I still in the Facebook chat though? That's not you speaking? Wow. This will be interesting. Can I? Okay, so that brings up an entire.
Things that just came up on the screen a little bit.
So if that's not him speaking, who is that speaking? Have we got bleed over from somebody? Okay, so am I still on Facebook chat? That's the question.
Yeah.
Blackwatch is on Hyper Voice Changer. Yeah. And BH Ringer says, no, I'm not on Facebook. And Darren says, yes, I am on Facebook. I want to know who this mystery voice is.
Who's got it?
That's funny.
Is someone bringing in this chat room? Oh, Jesus.
All right, so Darren, now let's go a different route. Go ahead and disconnect it. I'll initiate it from Facebook, and let's see what that does.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to hang up. Okay, so the live stream's still going on. I'm going to go ahead into here, and I'm going to initiate a call and go from there and see what happens. Uh-oh. Something went wrong. Restarting Chrome. No, I'm not going to restart Chrome. Nothing went wrong. I got too much going on. I know that. Oh, something went wrong again. Hold on. We will not restart Chrome. We will... No. That was not my voice. Okay, so now we're going to restart this. Restart that. If nothing else, my streams are quite humorous. We've got to go with that, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to go... I'm going to try to add 2 people at one time. Woo. And it says something went wrong. Interesting. I'm not going to restart Chrome because if I do, I got to shut the stream down. And I know the messenger is still working because my neighbor sent me a message. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. But I'll bet you now. Yep. Knew that camera was back. If it was Blackwatch, that would be interesting because I don't think he's on Facebook. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Now, if it would have happened last night when I was doing the Zoom thing with the Zoom address posted in the description, I would fully understand it. But it wasn't. So, no, I don't want to shut off the OBS. I want to minimize OBS. And then I want to put the world back on. Go into Facebook. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright, so go back into Messenger. I'm going to create a new room. Send a link to your group video chat, even if they don't have Messenger. Okay, that's kind of interesting to know. And it keeps telling me that something went wrong. So I'm not going to be able to do that. However, well, I don't really want to start. I don't want to shut this down and start it again. Let me try something here. Yeah, it's with Google Chrome or something going on. And I know if I restart it, it's going to shut down. But what I can do is this. I'm just going to see how this goes, actually. This will be interesting. Hang on, Darren. I just started the Zoom. Let me go. Keep it going. I'm going to kill the Zoom. See if I can get over here quick enough to get this. Oh, let it ring. I don't have Facebook going. Give me just a second. Hang on. And did you... Oh, I think you stopped it. Try it again. I didn't get there quick enough. There ought to be more clowns, you're right. Okay, there we go. So now I'll accept that. That should just show, nope, something went wrong. Here, let me get off the world here, and I'll show you what I got. So I get something went wrong. Try restarting Chrome or restarting the computer. You know, I'm sure that's it. I was trying the Zoom thing. I wanted to see how that was going to go. Oops. Did I put? I did not. So I'm going to take that out. I actually thought I had sent that, but I didn't. So I'm going to try starting Zoom again. I'll leave Facebook up and running. I'll go to Zoom, new meeting. I'll put the link in the room here on the stream. See what happens. This could be a mistake again, but we'll see. There's the link for Zoom. I think you can click on that and join. I don't know for sure. We will find out. So, yeah, this is just troubling right now. Can I get rid of that? I can get rid of that. Okay. So now if I go into Fusion, what have we got? We got one picture, which is the big subscribe, even though it's there as a little subscribe. Please join me on Zoom so we can get my mind off of this. Oh, mercy. No, you can't sing goat, but let me fix that for you. One a moment. Eine bitte. Try it now. So once again, Zoom is going to be a lonely place today. What is the loneliest number that you'll ever know? Anyone? Anyone? Saying goat. Try to put a link in now. Or just type something in chat and I'll know if what I did works or not. So that's interesting that I not only have Zoom working. Now that's from Doug.
Nope, I got on Zoom.
Okay, so Zoom. So Darren is on
Yes.
Zoom.
We're on both. We're on Zoom and the other one. Yeah.
Okay, Sango, you are now a moderator, so you should be able to put in links and give it a shot. Was this the laptop you sent back to your friend in Vegas? I gotta go see what that's about. Oh, great. This page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. So Jeff sent me or made a comment that when I tried to click on it and see, so I'm guessing I've got my system overworked, which is really possible. I mean, geez, imagine that. So let me try this a different way.
Hello, Ken?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Darren?
Yeah, I'm working on both sides, yeah. We're both on the other one. And yours, I can't call you back, so you...
Do you see my picture? You see the picture on Zoom?
I got your Zoom on. I'm on the top of that one.
Right.
On the other one.
Right.
Would you on the other one?
Well, I can't get the messenger to work right now. I want to go check something out here real quick while I'm doing this. So So I got a comment right here. Jeff commented, "Was this the laptop you sent back to your friend in Vegas?" So let me.
I'm gonna try starting this up again.
No, no, I still have that laptop, Jeff. That's a good one. And there are those in the world would catch that humor, and believe me, my friend would not think that is funny. But no, I still have that. I haven't gotten that one working. I'm pretty much giving up on that. That was good. I appreciate that. I love humor. Any sense of humor, I think it's great.
The other one crashed.
Yeah, my Facebook crashed. I'm not even going to lose sleep over trying to get it to work.
Well, I had the other one talk to you, the guy.
Occasionally, I do watch J2 Cents. I'll stumble across him on YouTube, or the YouTube as some people refer to it. Primarily Carrie, Doug, Sam Lazar. I'm trying to think of who else. I follow a lot of people for DaVinci Resolve. Boy, is that helping. I subscribe to Darren. I got quite a few of them, actually. But I have watched. To answer your question, yes, I have watched him. So, is that what you're trying to post a link? You should be able to post a link now. It's my understanding once you're made a moderator, you're able to post links. So, I'll stumble with the DaVinci Resolve, and I'll eventually get that doing what I want to do. I mean, clearly, I got it doing what I want to do, because if I go over here and I open up another thing, Chris Titus Tech, try to put a link. So I know what I'm doing, because I copied and moved that one and everything works, and there's two different effects in there, Ken Stout Live with the logo and the circle effect, and it works just fine. Now I'm kind of wondering what happens if I grab this and make it super huge, and if I grab that and make that super huge, and if I grab this and make that super huge, go back to the beginning. Is that going to play? I got to get a graphics card. I just got to get a graphics card. In fact, when my boys ask me what I want for Christmas this year, I think I'm going to tell them a graphics card. Tell them to put their money together and get me a graphics card. Yeah, so that works. That I could expand that, make that as long as I want. That's cool. I think. Maybe not. I mean, it seemed to be a little bit longer. I'll let it render completely and see. I'm guessing Zoom went away. Nope. Zoom is still here. And Darren is got his microphone and his video both muted. So Google also has a way that you can communicate. We tested that out yesterday, and that was okay. Worked just fine. But
yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good. We couldn't find anybody to join us, so Zoom seemed. Pardon, Darren?
I had your friend on before.
I don't remember who that was.
Whoever was
on Google?
Yeah. I had your mate on. What are you? Who is he? On this, I had your friend on, the one with the dog. Dog face. And he was on.
And this was yesterday?
Oh, just now.
Oh, that was that was BH Ringer, but that wasn't his voice, and whoever it was crashing our party. So I'll have to go check that out, Jeff. I mean, that'd be super crazy wild if I entered a contest and won. That'd be great. Then I can tell my boys to get me a new M.2 drive. I'm trying to get away from the mechanical drives.
try the 8 terabyte one?
Yeah, really. Try to give me about $2,000. That's
No, 1,100.
yeah, okay, 1,500, 2,000. I was in the ballpark.
It's not that bad. I thought it would be that too, and it turned out to be about reasonable one.
So I've actually. So let me get the chat room's opinion, since we still have some people actually still with us. What's everybody's feelings on used graphics cards?
It'll be too expensive and crap.
My thinking is they've probably been overworked for the Bitcoin mining, and I think I would just be throwing my money away. That's my thinking. I don't know. I mean, I know I've got to get one.
I'm gonna try that on. Okay.
So who wanted to put a link in? Sango did, right? Yeah. Okay, so he should be able to.
Yeah. I've got you in a cook.
I'm gonna go real lazy here. Grab me in. That's funny. Minimize that. Pretty soon we're going to have the white stuff floating around over here accumulating again, and I do not look forward to that. I'm hoping we get some sunshine this week. Right, I would be real leery too of advertised new graphics cards in private sales, because you really don't know what you're getting. It may or may not be. Even through Amazon, I mean, look at the stuff Kerry's had to return because it's advertised as new. He gets it and it's clearly used and not functioning, and he has to return it. Used cards, one is born every minute. Yeah, it's probably true. And I don't want to get one just for the sake of testing it out to see if that solves the problem. Refuse to do a new build until I get a reasonable one. Got a modified RX 480, 8 GB, doing just fine. Sam Lazar still with this. Local technology is very controlling. Yeah, I haven't seen that here, but then again, I haven't really been in the market to buy one, so I can't speak honestly about that. Maybe if I bought one from someone I knew that they didn't use it for Bitcoin mining, it might be all right. But even then, it's still a risk. And it's not a. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't lock DaVinci Resolve up a while ago. Quite honestly, I locked it up 2 times earlier today. Yeah, well, I don't know if I still have those tabs open or not. Nope, and nope, I do not, which is amazing. New 1660 Super would be about $249 if they were available. See the advertised from $600 to $700. Yeah, they're pricey. No question or doubt about that. They are pricey. So, surprised Gary hadn't joined us yet. What is it? 6:30 his time? Yeah, it's 5:30 my time, so 6:30 his time. So we've been on an hour and a half. We sort of kind of got accomplished what I wanted to get accomplished in general terms. I mean, we got. Go to Project Manager. Go to Effects 2. That's kind of sort of what I want, but now I want to change it, and I want to put the banner going across there, and I'll go back and watch that later again. You're writing vacuum cleaner. Yeah, my writing vacuum cleaner doesn't exist, so I got a Dyson that was given to me by my son. That's pretty good. And I've got an old, gosh, I don't remember the name of it. It's so old. The Dyson's pretty nice though. Scalping wins. Oh, is it over? Oh, scalping wins, meaning people that buy it lower and sell it higher. Is that what you're getting at, saying goat? See, my mind caught on to that pretty quick. So, Jeff and Sane Goat, whereabouts on J2 cents do I need to go to put in for the graphics card? Because I will do that. I don't mind. Get one. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and win something. You can tell right here on the screen I added back the YouTube and the subscribe, thinking maybe that's where they originated from in that effect, but it didn't. It was in my downloads, and I had to add back the opening logo and this because that's where they were. Right. So I will go see if I can find that, and we'll get to see it live as it happens. Oh, will this be fun? So, in case anyone's interested, or in case anyone was wondering, today's thumbnail is a tribute to when I was in the Army. I was in the 188th Police Company. Detached, I was with the 728th MP Battalion, 188th Military Police Company, detached to the 3rd Military Police Detachment in Uijeonbu, Korea.
Oh, that's long.
God, yes, it was long. And you want to talk about going 13 different places to see things or do things. It got horrible. Okay, so here's. Do I have to be subscribed to J2 Cents to do this? There's a link underneath some of his videos. You have to follow on Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I do have Facebook, so let me see if I can figure this out. I'll just go open this one, and we will stop it. We don't need to see it. 31 days of J. Dober. That's cute. Picture. Okay, so follow me, Amazon. I don't see anything there about a graphics card. I'll wait for Jeff to kick in. I just wonder if you have to be a subscriber in order to do that. 32 minutes ago he did one. So let's see what this is about. Looks to be about the same thing. No, thank you.
Why should get copyright?
Shouldn't. Subscribing is one way to enter, I think. Yeah, it probably is. Although, well, you know what? I can always unsubscribe, can't I? Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cheap way to do it, but so where does that put him? Okay, I just subscribed. Where's he at?
What, Facebook? Or Twitter?
No, I just subscribed on YouTube. I thought it's the first link under the video. Well, okay, here he is. So now I'm giving away 3 GPUs. Hey, subscribing was a smart thing to do because now that pops up. We'll right click over that over here, go over here, and stop it. To enter this giveaway, here we go. So I'm going to right click, open. Here we go.
It's giveaway on the top.
0 entries. J2 Cents Worldwide GPU giveaway. First winner will receive one 3080. Second will receive one 2080, and the third one will. Hey, I'll take the third one. 7 ways to enter. Follow on Twitch. Well, that's not going to happen. Visit J2Cents on YouTube.
Oh, it's one of these ones. Or just put
Okay.
it in it.
Yeah, well, I don't belong to Twitch, and I don't intend to belong to Twitch even to get a chance to win a graphics card. But I just wonder if this is worth one entry. Jeff. So if I click on this, does that give me an entry?
Don't listen to Darren.
There he is.
Oh, he's back.
There he is. How are you?
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
listen to Darren. Don't listen to Darren. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, don't listen to Darren.
I don't think Darren's. Are you there, Darren?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Don't listen to Darren.
You guys hash that out. Okay, so
The contest is.
complete below action.
Are you listening?
It does seem to be somewhat convoluted because I went to the thing, I'm subscribed, and now I'm not seeing it. So I clicked on the thing over here. It says complete action. Oh, now I get to do this. So
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I told you not to listen to Darren. The site he's looking at is J2 Pence. It's in the UK.
So in order to contact, we need an email. Oh, I can't pay attention. So.
Both those are asleep again.
Of course we're asleep. I'm trying to get a graphics card. Don't disturb me right now. I got an entry into it. Yay! All right. So let's get out of that. And what do I want to jump to now? So we know this is working.
You just entered a UK contest.
Really?
J2 Pence. He's in the UK.
It says J2Cents on my computer.
Well, you got the wrong one. It's Pence. Don't listen to Darren.
Darren's not the one that told me about it. Jeff Ryman out of Vegas did.
Yeah, well, you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so I mean...
I left. I mean, there's that. Yeah, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it comes from across the lake, it comes from, or across the pond, it comes from across the pond. Just take longer to get here. That's all. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's, at least, I mean, even if it comes from China. Well, I don't know that I'd want that. Then again, I don't know that I would say no either.
Well, the Republic of Gamers becomes the Republic of China then, you know that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's true.
Is Tony still awake? I haven't seen him for a while.
Tony, are you still with us in the chat room, buddy?
He gave a thumbs up and passed out, I think.
Yeah, Singo will find him one at a 220% finder's fee. Wow, that's a pretty good deal. I'm guessing Tony has left the building. Let's go see.
Jeff is going on about you have to jump through a number of hoops for this contest.
Well, I won't join Twitch. I've been away from that from the get-go. I will not join it. I mean, I wouldn't join it if it was guaranteed I would win. I would not join Twitch. It's
Well, you know, I don't see too well, but from here you're twitching pretty good now and again.
All right, Jeff's gonna go. Thanks for joining, Jeff. Appreciate it. Been watching a little bit of CBS News on my streaming device. Kind of missed being out there. It's kind of nice. I missed something here in the East. I can jump out to the West Coast and catch it live there. So that's going to pay off in the long run, I do think. So it shows we have 3 people live, 4 concurrent viewers. That's good. I'm going to minimize that and go back to figure this out. Man, I wished I could figure this out. This is bugging me.
There goes Jeff Ryman.
Yep, he's gone. Tony's back, or Tony's still here. Tony said, I'm here.
No, I'm here. He's there.
No, I'm here.
No, you're there.
No, I'm here.
You're all there.
We're going to get
Are
ourselves...
you all there? Are you all there? That's the question.
We're going to get ourselves confused.
Oh, John will straighten this out. Don't worry.
Oh, look at that. Check that out. Watch what happens on the stream, on the YouTube stream.
I closed that.
Oh, well, I just went into it and I'm trying to do something, and when I connected everything, it worked the way it's sort of supposed to, but it took away the background of the subscribe button. It's all a white rectangle racetrack looking thing with a finger. That's crazy. That is just absolutely insane. And it changed it in there too. So now if I go back to Fusion and I get rid of the background, then I go back to here, then it gets rid of it. And if I go back to Fusion and reconnect it, then it brings it back. If I go back to here, it brings it back. Wow, that's just nuts. That is just nuts. So I know later on tonight, even though I got a doggone doctor's appointment again in the morning, I know later tonight I'm going to rewatch that video and see how I did it and see if I can duplicate it. Because the next step would be, if we go in here, okay, let's try this. Are you still watching the stream, Darren?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try to animate this just to see what happens. I don't think I can because it doesn't even look right. Maybe I need to add a merge. I'll put a merge node in there. Put this into the merge. Put the merge into there. Okay, there we go. Now can I animate from here? If I go here, take this all the way off the screen, and put this back to there, what happens when I do that? Can I play it? Nothing. I'm not shocked that that didn't work. Because I've got to put a set point in there somehow. Right click and I don't see it. Okay. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. It's like it never happened. Now we're going to put the merge back in. We're going to connect the merge to there. We're going to connect that to that. We're going to just come in here and see what happens when we change this. Nothing. Son of a gun. So let's change the picture. I'm done with that. I'm going to close it. That's it. Frustrated. Yeah, it happens. I walk away quite a bit, actually. I wouldn't be so frustrated if we hadn't just did it 15 days ago and it worked to perfection, and it worked, period. And now I can't figure out something simple. It makes me mad. Probably a sign of old age. Good thing I look at my driver's license every day and it says your name here, and I'm like, oh, that's my name. Yeah, really. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Oh, mercy. So So, what's on everyone's mind? Who all's left in the chat room? Let's go through there. We know Tony's there. We know Jeff left. BH Ringer, are you still with us? Sangoat, are you still with us? And Sam, are you still with us? Blackwatch, I know you're there. And Darren, I know you're there.
I'm here.
You're muted.
Easy.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Did he just fall off the chair again?
I don't know. Darren. Nope, still just the three
Get
of
off the
us.
chair.
You fall off your chair?
No.
Darren Gill home. That's what it said. Darren, go home.
Oh, oh.
So apparently there's no one in the chat room except for Tony because no one responded.
I did.
In the chat room?
And what? I don't know.
Oh, no. There's Darren. Darren says hi. So we got Tony and Darren and me. Well, I know you're there. You haven't left. I mean, I don't know that, but... No, you only get one vote, Darren. You can't vote twice. This is not going to be a corrupt YouTube station, channel, whatever it is.
I can help you with that.
The corruption?
Yeah.
What's in it for me?
Uh,
Oh, here come the YouTube police screaming up the road. This is the moment they've been waiting for. So I'm curious as to what happens if I go over here and if I turn that off and then I minimize this and then I go to here, go to there.
Darren does breathe rather sexy, though. You gotta admit that.
Okay, that's not working. Why is that not working? Disable, deactivate. Now let's go okay. Go back to here. See if I can start. There we go. I got the video running on Zoom now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
More than one of you?
No, just I had to disable it in OBS to make it run here. I'll buy another. I'm gonna look at the C920. I think it is Logitech. I believe that's the one I want. I've got to get my priorities on. Do I want an M.2? Do I want a graphics card, or do I want another little webcam? And then again, we get into then we add in the financial aspect of it as to, okay, which one can I afford? Which one do I need? And which one do I want? I want to get away from mechanical drives because I just fear that when I get everything where I want them, they're going to fail, and then I'm up a creek with that.
That's why you buckle.
Yeah, but I'll be backing up to a mechanical drive, so I'm backing up a failure to a failure. And
Or you're backing up to the cloud.
in a cloud.
So every time we send something to you, it always goes to the photo part.
Well, I believe picture-wise, I've got Amazon Prime, and I believe that's unlimited. So I theoretically could put them all on there.
Oh, you must be lucky then.
Yeah, I don't know that it's lucky. I took advantage of Prime Days back in June, and I've stuck with it so far. There's some good, there's some bad. Everything's free shipping, which is good.
How much space do you need?
Do what, Blackwatch?
How much space do you need on the machine?
I don't know. I briefly thought about that. I don't know how many gigabyte. I would think a 2 terabyte would be sufficient.
Well, what's the C drive size? I forget.
1 terabyte, Sabrent Rocket.
What? Western Digital, all those ones aren't bad. I don't know if they have 2 terabyte. You don't need 4. Put the second NVMe in it. You got 3 terabytes. How much more are you going to need?
I would think I'd be good. I don't know. Well, here, let's do this. Let's jump over here to my D drive. My D drive's got nothing but pictures on it. It's a 3 terabyte and 2.54 terabyte are available. So I've got 21 folders on there. I've got 172 folders on my user. So who knows how many pictures that is. I would say another terabyte. I'm thinking if I get a 2 terabyte M.2 or MVD, whatever it is, drive, I think with 3 terabyte I would be just fine. I really do.
Yeah, but the rate you're going, you're going to look at a NAS next.
No, and I'll tell you why. I don't think I would ever go that route because I don't understand it. And I don't need to take on another project that I don't understand. I don't.
The rate going at the.
Yeah, but I
You
have
could
to.
take some of the stuff that is finished and give to whoever it is and let them worry about it.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't understand the NAS. I don't want to understand the NAS. I just no. Like that one commercial on TV where the guy goes in his attic and there's all those eerie dolls. He goes, no, thank you, nope. That's how I feel about NAS.
Darren passed out on the desk again.
Yeah, I heard that. You all right, Darren?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on the floor. Don't worry about me.
I'm okay.
You don't live alone, do you, Darren?
No.
I had a feeling not.
I live with my fish.
The NHS wouldn't allow that. Move to Canada. We let anybody live alone.
I've been to Canada once, Montreal, 1967. I remember the lady's name, Mrs. Anderson. We stayed in her house for the World's Fair Expo 67, I think it was called.
Well, she's still in jail here, yeah.
Is she? Yeah. She struck me to be that kind. I was kind of concerned. Okay, I'll check that off my list of things to check on.
But there's a song about her. I'll send you a link.
All right.
I'm not kidding.
No, I know you're not. All right, so let's do this. Since the stream's pretty much not going anywhere, I will stop the stream. I'm going to leave Zoom up and running. So everyone that joined, Sangoat, BH Ringer, Jeff Ryman, Black Watch, Darren, Sam, thank you so much. Kind of sort of got done what we wanted to get done in DaVinci Resolve. I'm good with it.
BH Ringer, get your butt in here.
Been an hour and 55 minutes coming up, so I'm going to cut it off. Thanks for watching. Talk to everybody soon. All right, stream has ended. We're still connected.